the question before this board is, do we want to accept that that was invalid? If we don't accept that it's an invalid vote, then August stands and it can be brought up and discussed at any point in time. So I guess what we have now is Ms. Carson disputes whether or not that's valid.
If you're not going to accept the law director, I guess who are you going to accept? Are you going to go to court? I mean, the law director interprets the law, as I understand it, for this body as well as for other bodies in the county. And, I mean, it probably is not that big an issue, but if you're unwilling to accept what the law director tells you, then next month there might be something else that you wanted to not accept. And I mean, you could get into a rather continuous thing. I don't think you would, but once you start down that road, the potential is there. Thank you.
Well, Mr. McMillan, first of all, I haven't read the paper today, but what any board member says to a reporter outside of a meeting is not binding to this body at all. And I respect the law director. I respect his education and his opinion, but it is that. And this board is under no obligation. No board is under an obligation to accept the opinion of any legal director. And if we do that without challenge, I believe we don't fulfill our job and our duties to our constituents. I also accept Robert's Rules of Order, which clearly state different things. I've accepted the law director's opinion on that policy that we changed when we revised it in 2012, and I think it was the best advice available. But guess what? It didn't work. So I was not put here by my constituents to sit here and say, this is the king or the pope or the whatever you call it. His opinion is the best opinion he can give us, but I can easily go to some other people who work with school law all the time, and when they are absolutely opposite on that and very strongly, I'm going to take that into consideration too.